My name is Angeline Ruiz Cardenas. I go to Fresno High, and the title of my documentary is Fresno Pride. My documentary is about the history of the Pride Parade and how it made its way to the Central Valley. It showcases the hard parts of it and kind of just what came from it. I picked this topic because it was always something I was interested in, and I believe that the community of Fresno should know a little bit more about it and why it's so important to the LGBTQ community. I hope that people walk away with a little bit more knowledge of why this is more than just a parade and that it's actually a symbol for something much more to the LGBT community.
For the past 3 decades, I have had the most incredible volunteer gig in Fresno. I have been able to be an MC or co-MC of Fresno's Rainbow Pride Parade. I've been a part of Fresno's Pride Parade for the last 34 years. And at the very first Pride Parade in 1991, it was in June, the parade was about 10 minutes long. And there were 3 grand marshals. There was Sam, who was a performer with the Imperial Dove Court. And the other one was Dr. Siri DeWorkin, who was the advisor of the GLSA at Fresno State at that time, Gay Lesbian Student Alliance. It's now known as United Student Pride. And then the third grand marshal was me, 34 years ago. And I had helped, I was one of the founding members of GLSA in 1987. And then in 1990, a student, Ken Freeze, and myself both co-founded Fresno's Real Pride Film Festival that's celebrating its 35th year this fall. In the beginning, there were a lot of places of worship that would come and protest the parade. And now there's places of worship that come and march in the parade and say, come worship with us. We see you, we respect you, we appreciate you, we love you. We want you to come worship with us. And so seeing Mayor Jerry Dyer ride in the parade this year was beautiful. At the first Pride Parade, then on the corner of Olive and Wishon was a man with a sign that was probably 3 feet wide, 4 feet wide, and 6 feet high. A white sign with big black letters on it that said, God hates fags. And that's how people coming to Fresno's first Pride Parade were welcomed. God hates fags. And that's why seeing so many places of worship ride in the parade be such a special, remarkable journey to have witnessed. Typically, Pride Parades are held on Sundays, but Fresno's Pride Parade is held on Saturday because so many places of worship wanted to be in the parade. And so Fresno's parade is on Saturday, so congregations can come and march in the parade, but not with God hates fag signs, but God loves you signs, and you're welcome here. First 4 years of the parade, 1991, 1992, 1993, and in 1994, members of the Fresno Clavern of the Ku Klux Klan would be in the parking lot of the Tower Theater in white robes and in white hoods, protesting the Pride Parades for the first 4 years. So you would come to the parade and the Ku Klux Klan would be there. It was a really, really challenging space to be in. But I was so proud of our community for having the resiliency, the bravery, and the strength to not give up, but to keep standing tall. It's been great to see the parade grow. This last year, the parade ran about 2.5 hours, and I think it had 115 contingents. And so to see it grow from 10 minutes to 2.5 hours has been phenomenal. The community show up to a parade they're really making a very proud public statement. And when allies show up as well, they're aligning with that advocacy and activism. And it's so important because a true ally will stand for people, will stand with people they know. A good ally will stand with people they know at a flag raising or a parade. But a great ally will also stand for people they don't know.